Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads or inquiries to Salesforce for foreign language courses. So I am an online educator and I am providing multiple courses based on foreign languages such as German, Spanish, French, etc. I am promoting my courses with the help of IndiaMART, that is an amazing B2B marketplace in India. And my objective is that as soon as I am going to receive a new lead or a new inquiry for my business through IndiaMART, I want to add that lead systematically in my Salesforce CRM. Now, to automate this entire process, I will have to build a simple connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce. And because they are not directly connected, so here I am going to build this connection without any coding and any programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step for your business, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So in this video, as I told you, we are going to learn step by step that how we can automatically add our IndiaMART leads as contacts in Salesforce. So as a manager of a language academy offering different kind of courses such as French language, German, Spanish and etc. I rely on IndiaMART to promote my courses and to generate the leads. So on regular basis, I receive new leads and different inquiries from those leads. I want to add each of the lead systematically in my CRM. So here I'm using Salesforce CRM to manage all these leads. Okay. Now manually adding each and every new lead from IndiaMART towards Salesforce is definitely a time-consuming process. Therefore, I want to systematically automate this entire process to save the time as well as to remove the errors. Therefore, in order to build this automation, I will have to build a connection between my IndiaMART account and my Salesforce account. So I am going to show you how we have to build this connection without any coding and any programming skills. For that, we are going to use an amazing automation and integration software, Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect helps us to build the connections between our work applications without any coding or any programming skills, just to automate all our daily repetitive tasks quickly and effortlessly. So let's get started quickly. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But in case if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, I am going to click on sign in directly. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create our automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. Now it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on the dashboard, we can find all the workflows which we have created. And to save our workflows, we can also create separate folders on the same dashboard. Now to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box has appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Salesforce for foreign language courses. After giving the name to my workflow, I am going to select this folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, because I have created a separate folder for all the automations related to IndiaMART leads and IndiaMART inquiries. So I'm going to select the specific folder over here. Then let's click on create. As we have done that, you can see a screen is open in front of us, a new screen with a blank workflow, which we have to fill up in order to complete our automation. The blank workflow contains two extremely important windows, trigger and actions. So what are trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose my objective is that as soon as a new lead or new inquiry is received through IndiaMART for my foreign language course, then I want to add that lead directly to my Salesforce CRM. So in order to do that, you can see we have to take IndiaMART in trigger and Salesforce in action. When we are going to build the connection between these applications, we will clearly see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the lead is received through IndiaMART, then only the data will be added of that lead in Salesforce CRM, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us quickly start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, we will go towards our trigger step and we have to select our trigger application. Now, because my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead for my business through IndiaMART, I want the response of that lead with all the details inside Pabbly Connect. Then only I will be able to transfer the data of that lead towards Salesforce. Okay. So to capture the response, here our trigger application will be IndiaMART. Let's select that. After selecting the trigger application, then we have to select the trigger event. Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or it is going to start. So new leads is our trigger event. And we want that as soon as a new lead will be received through IndiaMART, we want to capture the response of that. Over here, we have received a webhook URL and also we have received some instructions. So basically, we have to follow the given instructions step by step to insert this webhook URL inside our IndiaMART account, as then it is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new lead towards Pabbly Connect. So let's copy the URL and then I will tell you exactly what you are supposed to do. So to build the connection, you have to first of all log into your IndiaMART account. I have already done that, so I'm going to take you over here. And now after coming on your IndiaMART account, from the left side you will see the option of lead manager. Let's select that. After coming on lead manager, here we have a menu option, so let's select that. And over here we have the option of import export leads. Among these options we have to select push API and it will take you towards push API integration. So over here you have to first of all select the source of your leads. So from where you are receiving the leads, here I have multiple sources, so I'm going to select other source over here. Then we have a webhook listener platform. Over here we have to provide first of all the CRM platform name which you want to connect with IndiaMART. I am connecting Pabbly Connect, so I have entered the name of Pabbly Connect. Okay. Then we have to provide the webhook listener URL. Here we have to simply paste the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Let's click on save details. Now it is asking us please select one of the options for which reason you are setting up this connection. So you can give any of the reason over here. Let's say I'm going to select I can easily assign leads to my sales team and manage their performance after that. So let's click on generate OTP and here as we have done that our webhook is set up and it is activated. This means our connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So now it is showing waiting for webhook response in Pabbly Connect. How we are going to capture the response as we are waiting for the response? Now after building the connection, to capture the response we have to do a test submission. It is saying in the instructions that you have to do a test submission to capture the response. How we are going to do that? By simply adding a new lead in our IndiaMART account. And in order to do that, I have already created a dummy profile of a lead in IndiaMART. I'm going to open that profile in incognito mode and with that profile, I'm going to send a dummy inquiry for my business in IndiaMART. As we will do that, the lead and the inquiry will be added in IndiaMART and the response of that lead along with the inquiry will also be captured instantly inside Pabbly Connect. So let me quickly open the leads profile in incognito mode. You can see I have opened the account and also I have searched my business over here on which I want to send the inquiry. Now when I'm going to click on contact supplier, my inquiry will be sent. So one more thing I have to tell you that because I have already created this dummy profile. So while creating the profile, I have already entered the details such as the name of the lead, the phone number, the email, the company name, city, etc. I'm just going to submit the inquiry currently. Okay, I do not have to enter these details again and again. But when I will submit the inquiry, all these details, name, email, etc. will be automatically sent towards IndiaMART and also towards Pabbly Connect. So now here I am just going to enter the same number which I have entered while creating the profile. Then here I am going to submit my inquiry. Hello, I am interested in learning French for professional purposes. I am looking for an online course that offers flexible timings as I work full-time. Okay, this is the inquiry which I am going to submit. And as we have done that, it is saying that your details are sent to this business. So I'm just going to cross this. I will take you back towards IndiaMART quickly. The lead is received over here with the name as ABC Company. So this is the company name and as I told you, I have created the profile. While creating the profile, I have given the company name as ABC Company. So we have received the lead from this company only and you can see we have the exact inquiry which I have submitted currently. Okay, so I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Connect now to check whether this inquiry along with the details of the lead is received in Pabbly Connect or not. And yes, the response is automatically captured. In the response, let's start reading one by one what we have received. First of all, we have received the status of the lead, that is success. Then we have received a unique query ID which is going to be unique for each and every lead. Then we have the subject, a default subject of the lead. Then we have the state. Okay, then we have the name, phone number, company, city, address, etc. So these are the details which I have entered while creating the profile. We have received them all, and also we have received the exact inquiry as well, which I have submitted. This means our connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. So now every time a new lead will be received through IndiaMART, automatically the response of that lead is going to be captured with all the details in our Pabbly Connect account. When we have received the details, we want to add this lead as a contact or a lead in Salesforce. So for that, now we have to build a connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect. So let's go towards Pabbly Connect once again. Let's go towards our action step and let us select our action application as Salesforce. Then here we have to select the action event. What you want to perform? I want to create a record over here. So here I'm going to select create record. Let's click on connect. For building the connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect, we have two options: add new connection and select existing connection. In case if you already have an existing connection, you can just go with that. But to create a new connection, I'm going to show you what you are supposed to do. So for that, you can see I am already logged into my Salesforce account. I'm going to go towards add new connection. I will click on connect with Salesforce. And now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Salesforce account. Our data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect. So let's click on allow. And you can see that our authorization has become successful and the connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So now we will simply move forward towards entering the details in these fields to create a record. Now, first of all, it is asking us the Salesforce object, that which object you want to create. I want to create a lead in my Salesforce account. So I've selected that. In case if you want to create a contact, you can select contact over here as well. Now we need to enter the details in these fields to create a record to add the lead. Last name, first name, title, company, etc. So let's start entering them one by one. Here you can see in the response we have received the data already, the details of the lead. But when I'm going to search for the name over here, I have not received the name in the separate format, last name and first name separately. I have received a full name over here. So I will have to split the name in order to enter it. Okay. So what we will do, we will go up and we will click on this add action step button in between. Now we are going to select text formatter. We want to split the name every time when we are receiving the leads from IndiaMART. Therefore, we want to automate this process. So instead of entering it manually by splitting, I'm just going to split the name directly with the help of text formatter, okay? And then I will explain you how we are going to automate it. So let's select our action event as split text. Let's click on connect. Text formatter is an amazing feature of Pabbly which helps us to format the text in the workflow according to our requirements. Here it is asking us which text you want to split. I want to split the name of the lead. So here I have received the name of the lead already in my earlier response. When I'm going to search for the name, here it is. So what I will do, I will simply insert the data directly from here, my previous response. As we have done that, it is mapped. When the data is mapped, this means it has become dynamic. That means automatically with each and every new response, it is going to replace now. So every time a new lead will be received through IndiaMART, automatically the name over here in this field is going to replace with a new name of that new lead. And in this way, actually, we are going to automate the entire process. Because if we will enter the data manually over here, then it will become static and it is not going to replace. Then we will not be able to automate the entire process of adding each and every new lead in Salesforce. So here when we have mapped the data, so every time a new response will be captured, new data will be considered over here. Okay, now let's move forward. Here it is asking us a separator value. Which value you want to use in order to separate this text? I want to just split the name in between first name and last name separately. So here I'm going to simply use the space given in between the first name and the last name. It is saying that if you want to use space in the separator value, you have to use it in the given format. So I will simply copy and paste it over here. Then we have to enter the segment index. What segment you want of this name? First, second, or all. I want both first name and the last name. So I'm going to select all over here. Let's click on save and send test request button. And as we have done that, here we have the first name and the last name separately. So I'm going to now quickly map them. First of all, I will map the last name. Then I will map the first name. Alright, then here if you want to provide any salutation, you can enter it. But it is not fixed. So I'm going to ignore this field for now. Now I'm going to map the company name. Then here we have also received the city. So I'm going to map the city of the lead. Then if you want, you can provide the state. So I'm going to map the state over here. Zip code we have not received. So I'm going to ignore this field. I will just enter the country code and then the phone number, email, and done. Now in the description, I am going to enter the query which I have received. Okay, so that we can differentiate the leads according to their inquiries. Now I'm just going to click on save and send test request button to create a record over there in Salesforce. And you can see that the response is captured. So in the response here, we have received the ID of the contact or the lead, and here we have the success stated. So I'm going to take you towards Salesforce. We will go towards the lead section over here, and you can see in the recent items here we have a new lead with the name as Smart Lead. Over here we have all the details, and also in the description we have the inquiry of this lead. This means our connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce is absolutely successful, and now every time a new lead will be received along with a new inquiry in IndiaMART for my foreign language courses, automatically that lead will be added in my Salesforce CRM along with the inquiry. So in the similar manner, you can also very easily and effortlessly create this automation for your business if you are using IndiaMART to promote your products or services. I hope this automation is clear to you. It is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.